Hello, my name is Dan Krueger, and today we're going to be speaking to you about spring break.
Hello, my name is Danya.
Hello, my name is Katya.
Well, spring break 2019 as a 43-year-old is a lot different than it is as a 19 or 20-year-old. When I was 19 or 20, it was a chance to get away with friends and spend some time together. Now, after being in the job market for 20 years and coming back to college, things are a little different. My wife and I were planning on going to visit my niece and her family over spring break, but the flooding kept us home. Now, fortunately, I enjoy cooking, so I spent a lot of time in the kitchen finding some new recipes and doing some different cooking for my wife, and we found some new things that she enjoyed. There's also a lot of homework that needs to be done, and not just the homework that you have for school, but the work also that you have around the house. I spent some time rearranging some rooms and putting some furniture around and getting the house cleaned up for spring. Overall, it was a relaxing spring break. It was a needed spring break, but it's a lot different feeling than what it was when I was 19 or 20, when I was ready to just stay out and keep doing things with friends. In this case, I was ready to get back to school and get back into a normal routine. Now, to get a view of spring break from a more traditional college age, here is Danya.
Hello. So my spring break in 2019 as a 19-year-old isn't much different from any other college students' spring break, but unfortunately this year it was a little different for me. Last year's spring break, my family and some friends got together and we visited Kansas City. We visited Worlds of Fun and many other places, and that's what we pretty much did the whole week. This year, my dad, who lives in the Middle East, decided to take a long flight to come visit us at Lincoln. And then since he's planning to move here to the United States very soon, my mom wanted to make some adjustments, like buy new furniture and change the decoration at the house. Since she doesn't speak English much, she needed my help to buy stuff, so I had to help her pick out furniture and place it around the house. I had a few days with myself to do some homework and hang out with some of my friends. But overall, the spring break was pretty much, I was busy and I was exhausted and I was not ready to go back to college. And I bet other people had other experiences too, so we'll move on to Katia and see how her experience was.
As a 20-year-old, similar to Danya, I would say my spring break was a little more similar to a normal college student than Daniel's was. My sister and I traveled down to Nashville, Tennessee to visit my aunt and uncle who recently moved down there. And so while we were there, we explored the country music capital of the world. And I'd say I'm definitely a country music fan, so I was not shy to listen to some honky-tonk and do some line dancing. While we were there as well, we were also lucky enough to see the Book of Mormon, which is a highly recommended and interesting musical, I would say. And when I say interesting, I mean a bit shocking, because some phrases in it were a bit much at times. Overall, though, it was a thoroughly enjoyable and hilarious musical. Definitely something that was on my bucket list, so I'm happy to cross it off. Overall, spring break was a great time for me, and it seems like it was a great time for Daniel and Donnie as well. It was a great time to be away from school and recuperate from all the homework and stress we've been feeling before the final month of spring semester. While not all of us had the same experience or the most typical college spring break, I would say we all definitely made the most of our spring break and before the school mentality set back in. So, on behalf of all of us, thank you.